Hey guys, John here. It's John Barry. Welcome to another review. And today's figure is Kazuma Kiryu from the Yakuza game series. So, just a minor thing first. At first I thought this guy was going to be about 12 inches tall. Turns out he's not. But yeah, I misread it. So it's actually just around 8 inches. So, this figure is from Asmus Toys. As you can see, the box is behind him. With a beautiful picture of Kamarabucho right here. Really amazing. So yeah, let's just jump right into the figure itself. So, like I said, this is Kazuma Kiryu from the Yakuza game series. And if you're not familiar with it, well, this is the game. It's a whole bunch of games, not just this one, but then this is the very first game, or like chronologically. So this is Yakuza Kiwami. So, back to the review. So, like I said, this is Kazuma Kiryu. Just overall, the design is actually really good. Like with a lot of Asmus toys, this is actually real cloth. So yeah, overall it's just a guy in a suit, and it's actually pretty good. So here you see the buttons here; they're not actually real buttons. They just kind of hook onto the back, on the back side there. But you know, it looks good, and that's pretty much good enough. One small little detail is that he actually wears a watch. There's not really much details to it. It's just a band of silver rubber, I guess, plastic that kind of mimics the watch look, but that's pretty much it. It's not much detail. So he does actually look a lot like his figure or his design in the game. There is a bit that I think is kind of inaccurate, especially with the eyes, but overall it looks pretty accurate. Like with the hair and all the way down to his goatee and all that stuff. Even his boots have creases. Well, not boots, but shoes. His leather shoes have creases. So that's actually a really good attention to detail. Like I said, overall the design and texture of this figure is actually just really amazing. So let's just give a once over of the whole figure. That's pretty nice. The belt buckle here too. Here's the back side. Really cool. The shoes don't have anything, any texture, none. But yeah, it's just a really nice figure. So let's move on to accessories. So first, he has a whole bunch of hands, as you can see. First, it's just a choking hand and a pointing hand. Really nice details. There's actually it might be hard to see here, but focus. Yep, you can see the veins on his hand. Really nice. So there's those, and then there are these hands, punching hands, because you know he's a Yakuza. He punches hooligans and others who try to walk up to him, but you know, step up to him. He teach their place. So here's just some relaxed hands. It's just regular hands. They're made of soft plastic, so they can actually bend a bit. All of the hands are. And the last pair of hands are smoking hands. So here's the left smoking hand and the right smoking hand. And a smoking hand because he comes with cigarettes. Yep, pretty cool actually. And then here are his two actual combat hands. So what his arms right here are, they're mainly just for posing, and it's better for the clothing. But here are the posing when you can take the jacket and all that stuff off, and you can use these arms for more action oriented poses. So it's pretty cool. Then he got his phone. Look at all the details. Not much, because smartphones nowadays don't have much details. Here's the back side. And we also have a Stamina X. So this is basically a potion in the game. It's called Stamina X, and of course it gives better stamina. It's just really cool. It's not actually glass. It'd be cool if it was, but no. It's just hard plastic. And finally we have a bat, because you know, you gotta beat somebody up with it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You can actually put the bat in his hands, but it's a pain in the ass to do it, so separate. So those are most of the accessories that you can put on him. And it also comes with stickers. So this is actually his tattoo on the back of, on his back. You know, he's a Yakuza, and Yakuza are known for their vivid tattoos. So that actually looks pretty cool. You gotta stick it on him though. And also because, you know, it's a sticker, so it has a white outline on it. And I'd say that just really, really sucks. So yeah. Don't know what this says. It's just a whole bunch of Japanese. And here's the stickers for the healing items. So it's kind of like, you know, the brand wrap around it. You can stick it around the bottle. Here's the stuff for the phones. And that's like the screensaver for the phone, I guess. So yeah, it's just really cool. So, whoops. Let's move on to articulation. So first off, the head can look up and look down, tilt side to side like that, and look left and right. So it's actually really stiff, which some people might think is a bother, but I actually really like stiffer figures because that way they don't loosen up over time. And when they loosen up, you just can't really pose them anymore. And then his arms can go forward like that. It can go all the way around, but as you can see here, it's stretching out the clothes, and you don't want to rip the clothes. And all the way back like that. His arms max out like that, which is kind of sad, but it's not that bad. Oh yeah, one more thing. Asmus Toys. Why can you do this for Kiryu, but can't do this for Dante? I mean, come on. You can't really pose Dante without doing that with his guns. His chest area can bend forward and back just a very tiny bit. Side to side, not really, but you can twist it just a tiny bit, like I said. His legs forward like that, so it can big boot somebody in the face. And back like that. Not much. You can also spread his legs wider than this, but like I said, you're stretching out the clothes. And you don't want to mix out, you don't want to rip his fabulous pants. And I also really like it because they actually also like iron the pants so you can see the creases. Pretty cool. His knee can bend back like that. Forward. You can twist his leg like that too. His ankles, actually a really good ankle pivot. It's kind of loose, but it's not that bad. You can twist them like that, twist them over there. You can also tilt them like that and tilt them the other way as well. So it's just a really good ankle pivot. So yeah, that's pretty much for articulation. And now measuring. So like I said, Kazuma stands at 8 inches. Right up there. Ooh, nice lighting. Right there you can see it's 8. So yeah, so let's measure him up. First off to this guy. Yep, if you know who he is, then you know who he is. If you don't, well, too bad, you ain't gonna find out. And after that we have my childhood hero, Kamen Rider Zio. So yeah, as you can see, he looks positively tiny next to him. I would take out my 12-inch figures like Asmus Toys, but it's a pain in the ass to take them out, put it on here for like a few seconds, put them back, and redo poses if I mess up their poses. Because, you know, they're 12 inches. They're actually kind of heavy. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the review. So now for my final thoughts. I really enjoyed this figure more than what I thought I would. At first, I was kind of down because of the size of the figure, which I thought was going to be 12 inches, just like the other Asmus Toys figures that I have. However, I slowly started to like the size of this more because it actually saved me some space in the shelves. Also, I was actually kind of worried that the real cloth would make the figure look baggy and bulky, just like in the prototype. Well, I'm happy to say that the fabric looks great. It brings a realistic and accurate look to the figure. I'm very pleased with how many accessories this figure also comes with. Basically, that's all I want for this character. So, what more could I ask for? The articulation is only a problem with this figure, but hey, I understand why. It's because the real clothes are in the way, so, you should expect the articulation to be limited. And it's a huge plus for this figure. Asmus Toys decided to provide me some extra arms with more articulated points so you can put him in more fighting poses. The lacking of ab crunches is the only thing that's hurting for the fun of this figure. Also, on further note, that now that I've actually taken off his jacket and his shirt, he does actually have the tattoo on his back. So the sticker is just, a sticker. I'll upload a picture of it right now. So yeah, the final verdict is a 4.5 out of 5. If you have some ab crunches or just an ab pivot, it'll be a more perfect score. I actually really do hope that Asmus Toys makes his other friends like Nishikawa or Majima, because they do deserve the figures. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe so I can see you next time. Take care.